Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Done. We're back here in Space Engineers, and this is the little welder ship we made that I said I'm going to do off cam between last episode and this. So it looks a little bit different than our mining ship over there, but it does the job. I tested it quickly on 2 or 3 blocks and it works great. So unfortunately the entrance for the welders is on the back, so and it's a big port or cargo port or whatever you want to call it, so I had to put 2 medium containers on here. So but it's not a problem, they do their job, so no problemo. And we have a bunch of thrusters everywhere, and I just put 1 landing pad because I thought why not. 8 to the left and to the right thrusters, that is, and a bunch to the left and right. That's what, 8, 11 plus 6, 17, and at the back we have 14. Okay, so our mining ship we damaged a little bit. I accidentally hit the asteroid, so let me explain to you what happened. So this is our starship that we started building in the previous episode. Originally I made this wing stuff, and I think the point only came up to around here, and I thought, no, it's a bit too close, so I moved it to there, and I welded it. I welded the block completely so that I think there was nowhere to stop it because it was on this long track. And then when I bolt it, let me go out, and you can see it actually was too short. This was coming in about here. So the wings was way too big for the ship, and I think it's still a little bit, but I think I can make it work. And then I extended it to that side, and I welded them fully. So that was a nose. So it was coming, basically started arcing from here, and then going outward, and that's... No, that wasn't where I went. I already dismantled those blocks, but then I saw, no way, we need to go way much forward, so we went a little bit more forward. I brought in the sides, 3 blocks on each side, because it was a little bit that I could do in place of fattening up the fuselage basically, and also extending it forward. So when I extended it forward, our platform was connected about here, I believe. Yes, around here. So I saw now I'll have to extend it. So what I did, I put a piston here. There's a thing called a piston. And it extends about 4 blocks. It's 2 blocks long, 2 by 1 by 1. So 1 block, and then 2 blocks in length, and it extends to 8 blocks. So or is it to 10 blocks? It either extends 6 or 8 blocks, one of the two. So I pushed the ship, so the part that was connected here, I cut it off and I put the piston there, and I pushed the ship, and I thought it connected to the piston. It didn't. So the ship went flying off, well, at this very slow rate. So I took my mining ship, because that ship wasn't built yet, and I used it to break it, or stop it, break it, and it stopped right there. And I extended the nose a little bit, and I thought, okay, maybe I can anchor it directly to the asteroid, which I couldn't. So I made like a big anchor area here. Okay, this actually doesn't connect to anything, so it's actually loose. And when I eventually got the ship to kind of be stable, that this nose didn't move too much, what I did is I came at an angle and I pushed it so that that nozzle pushed against a rock, and while it was standing still, I made this box so it can't go anywhere. And it does look like it's actually standing still now, so which is awesome. So now we can build the ship. Oh, and that's a part that I tested our welder on. So just tested that short one, making sure it can connect. So let me show you guys how this works. So we get in, press P to release the landing gear, stand up, or lift up. So I have a battery in as well. So, and a bunch of gyroscopes, so we have full control. So now the problem is we have to weld all of this ship. Let's go into cockpit mode. Okay, so let's start at the nose, why not? I can't remember how big this range is actually. So we'll just start around here. Okay, so you press, you go back into K for your, G, and you go for your groups that you made. You put the thrusters on, and so on. So you group them exactly the same as you would group the thrusters. Okay, so it's red, so now it's on. Don't get close to it, it actually hurts. So if your angle is correct, you just come close enough, and then you use space to move slowly so that it welds it. That's too close. Okay, so it actually does 3 at a time. Good. So that's much quicker than us doing it by hand. So we just go slowly over everything, and you can. Ooh, I got out. At least I didn't get hurt. If you press I and you go to inventory, you see we're still at 5,000. So each cargo block took basically 3,000 metal plates. So this is going to take some time. And while I was talking, let's see how much we actually did. Let's switch it off. And we wouldn't have done nearly as much by hand because our cargo hold as well. So maybe I will have to put in a larger cargo hold so that we can fill it with metal plates. But yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run straight through and then up and down till the platform is built. Okay, so we have actually a much larger shipyard. I still can't remember her name. Well, a place where we can dock for ships, place for production, power production, or resource production, and then power production, and then like a sleeping quarters, and the might actually be able to make this a more flat ship, because now that it's longer we actually have more space for everything. We'll see. And we need to get in thrusters as well, so we'll use huge thrusters at the back, and then on the wings we'll put the forward facing thrusters, and we'll see how we're going about other thrusters, left, right, up and down. But anyway, so let's get back to welding. I'll bring you back once we're done. Okay, so 2 things went wrong already. One, I broke the one welder, got too close to the platform or the ground of a ship, and I broke the welder. And then I ran out of space too much, or quickly, sorry. And then I realized I need to get a better way to get resources in and out of it. So I made another connector system, so another connector, and I put it in a large container in place of the 2 medium ones, which you already know is better. And then I put another connector here with a filter or sorter, sorry, over here. And what I did is I whitelisted steel plates, so it will, if all goes well, it should now give us steel plates only. Okay, the ship isn't most flexible at the moment. Let's see. I haven't docked this one yet, so hopefully it works. Ooh, we need more power. Everything goes red when I put the thrusters on. Okay, I'll add another reactor to it quickly in a second. Just want to add it. So if we go into our inventory, there's only 1,000 that we got. So now we press P. Now we connect it to the system. Give it a couple of minutes. Let's just make sure connect the ship. Everything is on. Throw out, collect all. On. Inventory. Come on, you can do it. Trading mode to collect all on, throw out, no. Let me quickly see if I can figure out what's going on here. Okay, it might be that the connector out needs to be on trading mode. Okay, let's see now. Inventory, still only the plate. Let's press P. Connector enabled. Inventory, still nothing. Why don't I see the connected storage? If I connect to the other system, I can see the inventories. So I'm doing something wrong. Connector out, show not, no. Custom data, throw out, no. Collect all. I don't want it to collect. Let's say on. Why not? Why not? Connector out doesn't collect anything. Okay, let's see if we connect now. Oh, always a troubleshooting. Okay, and then B. Okay, it usually takes a second. I still can't see the other. On. Huh. Okay, well, I'll guess I'll have to try to figure out what the heck is going on. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what I did differently. Apparently it just started working. Okay, so let's see. Control panel. Now I pick up everything. Let's see. Connector. Ship. Okay. So everything is off. Don't know what I changed. I did in the meantime take out the filter. I thought, well, maybe that's an issue. So now I was thinking just going like this. Go here. Just dump them, drag and drop them. Why not? That's the easiest way of doing it. Then I know I'm getting what I want. And nobody's going to tell me any different. Easy as pie. Okay, so we can say production. I think. I know we can't. Okay, so let's disconnect. Let's fly away. Ooh, now it's heavy. I put in a second reactor. Seems it's not enough though. Okay, let me put in a second one, or a third one quickly. Okay, so a little bit more time has passed since the previous second that you watched, where I was complaining about a reactor on a welding ship. So I added another 3, so it's total 5 reactors, and it's not enough to handle all those thrusters. So fun stuff. Alright, so this is how the ship looks so far. Only have a small bit of the back wing to handle, but we'll get to it. But I have a little bit of a hold up with the processing. So somebody reminded me that you can actually put upgrade modules on your refineries and your assemblers. I completely forgot about it since the last time I played. So the modules you add to the back of the refineries. So that's the modules. So I have one energy efficiency module. Let me go to here. Let me show you guys. Upgrade. Ooh, no, wait. What do you call it? Module. Okay, so you get a speed module, a yield module, and a power efficiency module. So I have power efficiency modules at the bottom, speed modules second, and then third and fourth is speed modules, or no, yield modules, sorry. That gives you a little bit more yield. I'm not exactly sure how much, apparently almost twice as much. The problem is that we have too much stuff here and things is not really working out. So drop off. Oh, okay, we've actually processed all the iron ore. Great, that's super. So basically, oh, and you can also put the upgrade modules on here, so they go onto the smaller blocks. So the assemblers, you can put it around. With the refineries, you put them at the back. Just want to see what's in here. Steel plates. Well, that much in any case. So I'm waiting currently actually for the hold up of plates. So I've queued 100 and almost about 200,000. So I keep adding and adding and adding because it looks like we're not going to have enough of them in either way. But yes, it looks like all our ores is processed, which is awesome. Let's see what's going here. Yes. Oh, this refinery is standing still. Uranium. Uranium, okay. Fe. Let's see how much Fe we have. Okay, that does not really limit it. Why don't you stack? Where's Fe? There's some Fe. Let's say iron ingot. Here we have 80, here we have 53,000. Okay, so you are actually processing. There's 300,000. Okay, so that means our refinery is actually caught up. That's awesome. That's super awesome. So now we're actually just waiting for the assemblers. Why are you so slow? Maybe I should put a speed module on you. You are cute. What are you waiting for? Okay, don't know. But that's a hold up at the moment. It takes some time to fill up this cargo container. So it holds 15,000, so we'll wait till that's full, then we'll finish that part. So I was thinking, let me bring you guys in. I've had enough of welding this, and this welding ship is awesome. It helped a bunch. You do 3 rows at a time, and it's going awesome. So I was thinking, I'm going to have basically a, what do you call it? A small shooter ship. Right here, okay, in the nose, because the cockpit is going to be about where we are now, this height in the big ship. Oh, and apparently I made a mistake. I said Star Trek or something. Star Trek SG1. It's Stargate SG1. So I'm both a Trekkie and a Stargate fan. So Anyway, so I don't know if we want to let it fly out straight down or towards the front. So there's going to be enough space for that to sit. So it's going to be a small fighter ship because there's pirates everywhere. And there's that's shipments. There was one of them was a drone when I went out mining. Or I was actually going out searching for cobalt. Still didn't find cobalt, and one of them got to me, started attacking me. So let's quickly start trying to lay out what we're going to go. Have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not high enough. 5. Okay. So the ship is going to come, have a concave form this side and this side. Concave inward. Convex if you're on the outside. Okay, so concave form this side and from this side upward. This might be the cockpit area or a breach. Let's rather go with breach. Oh, and the word I couldn't find is hangar bay. This will be a hangar bay. Okay. Okay, so then we'll have a quick escape hatch to the bottom where we have a fighter to go. I don't have an escape pod or a fighter pod, don't know, just for the basic defense or quick scouts. Yes, let's call it a scout. Then we'll have a bigger ships in the back. In the middle will be our big mining ship, big. So basically that from there to here will be a massive ship, and it will dock here on a conveyor system connector, and the smaller ships can be that side and this side, or one there. So if you imagine the block is actually the ship and it's on the platform, on the main capital ship or starship. So the big ship is from there all the way to here, and then we'll have one small ship there, one small ship here, one small ship there, and one small ship there, or smaller. We'll see. I don't know what types of ship. One will be a welder, one will be a grinder, one will be, I don't know, transport, and this big one will be a miner. Maybe we'll have a small miner as well. Don't know. We'll keep that small miner maybe. Okay, but the main thing why I want to lay out this is because I want to move all those things to this platform. So we're going to transform this platform. I'm going to call it a platform for now because it doesn't look like anything else. So we're going to transform this into a ship. Okay, so we're going to put on the thrusters, the what do you call it, reactor. We're going to put it where we want to put it. So I can't remember exactly what I said was going to be where. So the hangar is going to be about here. Let's give a hangar a nice big 3x door. Is that the middle? Probably not. This line is a middle, it seems. So this is a middle. So if the middle is there, skip one, put it there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this will be the hangar bay. Okay, this side will be processing. Okay, let's also give this a 3-block wide gap. Processing, refining, etc. And this will be power gen. Don't know. Okay, so as you saw earlier, the refineries has modules on the front, so we won't have it to the back. We'll have a space, so we'll have like a crawl space behind all the things. We'll have spacious, then that won't have things on top of each other, because we want things nice and spacious in a big spaceship. I hope this is big enough for a large mining ship. Well, I can always extend it backwards. So that's actually good, so that we can have these things here. So what I'm going to do is, as I said, transform this to a ship. I'm going to move all those things here. I'll do that off cam. And then in the next episode, we will take flight. So we're going to move all that over here. And we'll go fly to the asteroids and mine them clean. And then it processes and builds the ship itself. So that's why the small asteroid base is basically just a shell. It wasn't supposed to be anything permanent. It was just a base so that you can process things. But flying around, processing actually takes some time, so why not fly the main ship around? Oh, what we can do maybe on this side is have a small shipyard. You get automatic welders and projectors, blueprint projectors, and then we can maybe pop out drones. We can have fighter drones or something for us, and we'll have to put turrets on as well for these pirates. Oh, we were busy with this. Let's quickly just make sure. How high is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, almost got hurt there. It's 4 high, right? It's the same as this block. Yes. So 5 should be sufficient for a front. So it will slope downwards to here. So we'll have a door or something there. But the cockpit will definitely be somewhere around here. And we'll have a staircase running down to the sides. And what did we say? Sleeping quarters to the sides, and let's say like a living area or thing in the middle. There is some nice decorative blocks. Industrial cockpit. Ooh, cool. That looks cool. Console block, decorative. There's like a bunk beds and stuff.
Energy low.
Ooh. Bed. Oh wait. What was that? Oh wait, all blocks, sorry. Bunk. No. Where did those go? But anyways, I saw them while browsing around. But it unfortunately you need the add-ons. Oh, that's cool. We'll definitely put this on in the hangar. But yes, these things you need the DLC, so I'll get the DLCs at some point to make things look better. Where's those other things? Consumables. No, I don't see them. Or is it over here? Haven't I unlocked them? That might be it. It's like here. The walls, and there's a bed. There's a bed. So we need to build interior walls and sci-fi interior walls. Oh, but that's the DLC. But as I said, we'll get them in the future. But for now, I think we're running away over time. Oh, not really. Wait. It's 28 minutes, 29. So we should start calling it. So I'll move those things once again to here. Put it here. I'll lay it out, but we definitely need to get our production running, and thrusters is going to be fun because they are huge. Oh no, that's a small one. These are big ones. Oh, I might actually still think about here they are. Let's put them here because we're not going to. Yes, that looks good. So we're going to have a couple of these. Oh, come on. Quite massive. Actually, now that I look on a ship, they actually look very small. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me charge up and move all the things. So what I'm going to do is, as I break them down, I'm going to park the welder ship close by. Make sure I have some backup of that. So as I break these down, I'm going to put them in the welder ship, then go place them, and then just use a welder to weld the items. That way I don't need to use my inventory the whole time, because inventory fills up quite quickly. But in any case, so thank you for joining me, guys. I'm going to call it an episode. Hope you are enjoying the build so far. This is a massive build. Took me quite some time. But yes, I'll get the layout ready in the next episode. Maybe I'll show you how I do one of the refineries at the end. And yeah, that will be the next episode. So a lot of moving for me on off cam. I started making it nice. I shouldn't have putting lights in and all that. So massive reactors that side. I'm going to put in 4 large reactors just in case. Never know how much we need. I'm just going to disable 2 of them, so we'll only have 2 running. Of course, a big ship, once it's done, I think we'll need more. I think we'll put on the solar panels on the wings, make it look nice. But anyway, I'm digressing and I'm rambling again, so let me call it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!